Hello everyone and welcome back. If you're returning, if this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, hello and welcome, and I really hope you do come back. So for those of you that have never clicked on one of my messages before, or I've never shown up in your feed until now, my name is Arlene. I'm a seer. I tap into past, present and future energy. I'm a psychic medium and a healer, and I'm an open channel for the divine. And on this channel, you will get spiritual guidance, twin flame guidance. So if you've been guided here for any reason at all, just trust there could be an answer here for you. But either way, thank you for stopping by. And if you stick around, I'd love to have you stay as part of this channel. And thank you to everyone, as always, for all your beautiful comments, your likes, your shares, your hypes, for your emails, for everything you do for my channel, booking my services, joining my retreats. So many things. It's just been a true blessing. And actually, earlier on, I had a bit of a moment where I was just crying. And I was crying just because I was so grateful. And it was just like I was crying, and I was thinking back to 2 years ago when I started doing my memberships, and all the lovely ladies who would join my lives on the membership side. And we really got to know each other, and then we started our little Facebook group and stuff. And I look now at all the ladies from 2 years ago when we all kind of found each other and came together and started to share our journey. And I look at them all now, and they're totally transformed. They're different people, and I'm a different person from then as well. And I feel we've all really grown together. And some of them are joining my retreat in May, and I'm just so excited about it. I was on the phone to the retreat today, and I was just like, I just can't believe it's happening. It's like a dream come true. And the people at the retreat are absolutely amazing as well. They're so excited for me, which is truly lovely. So yes, thank you everyone for everything you do for this channel. And I read every single email. I am slow to respond because I've got so many emails come into my inbox every day, but I do love to read your emails. So thank you for that as well. All the love you send via emails. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's get into this message. Now, I'm feeling such a strong Buddha energy this last week, but over the last couple of days especially. So I'm just feeling this real sense of calm and centeredness. And this morning before I got out of bed, I kept on seeing cards from my Christ consciousness deck. And one of the cards I saw this morning when I was lying in bed was the RIP to the past card. So I'm going to use my Christ consciousness deck in a moment just to pull on the overall energies of that Sophia Christ consciousness. But I also feel a beautiful Buddha energy coming through as well. So let's get into this. Calling in heavenly ancestors, spirit guides, the archangels of love and light, and the ascended masters of the highest pure divine light. I call you in now for your love, your guidance, your blessings and protection throughout, as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame Collective. Thank you. Archangel Michael, can you please surround my children, my dog, my home and myself in a golden bubble of God's protection at all times, as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame Collective. Can also request Archangel Michael, whoever watches this message online, you surround them, their loved ones, their home and their pets in a golden bubble of God's protection also. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Archangel Metatron, can you please stabilise the connection between myself and spirit, ensuring only clear and concise messages can come through for the Twin Flame Collective's highest and greatest good at all times. Thank you, Archangel Metatron, sending love, light and gratitude. And so it is. Okay. Now I'm seeing speech bubbles, which is always a sign of conversation. Actual conversation about to happen. I'm hearing the words irreplaceable. Someone is realizing you're irreplaceable. I'm hearing the term carpe diem. Carpe diem, seize the day, seize a moment. Yeah, carpe diem, seize a moment. So someone's about to seize a moment. Somebody could also have I think that is Latin or Greek or something. Yeah, I think it could be Latin, possibly. Yeah, Latin. So somebody possibly with Roman. Okay. There's someone, this name's come through before. Someone could have a spirit guide called Pascal, because that's come through before. Someone in spirit. My goodness, yeah. As soon as I said the name Pascal, my throat chakra dried up. So maybe there's a spirit guide called Pascal who's trying to help someone to speak their truth here. Now I'm seeing an avalanche. So I feel like everything is just going to be released at once. You know, it's like something is just going to suddenly happen. I'm just going like this with my hands because I can see an avalanche and like everything is just suddenly on the move and it's fast. It's just like sudden change, sudden movement. Unstoppable force. Like an unstoppable force of nature. Something is changing. Excuse me. Now I'm seeing a spirit level being placed down now. Someone could use a spirit level for a living, but it just means I feel like someone's trying to even things out. Everything's trying to make sure everything's completely level and, you know, everything's even. So something, or maybe someone uses a spirit level for work. I'm seeing the albatross, and I'm actually hearing that Fleetwood Mac song, so that song could be significant. Fleetwood Mac albatross, but I'm actually seeing an albatross as well. So that could be someone's spirit animal, or you could live in a region where there's a lot of albatross around. But I know the albatross is a very spiritual animal, spiritual bird. There's someone, I really feel, speech bubbles were the first thing I saw when I started this message. So this is someone who really needs to get something off their chest. They're about to see the moment. And I'm seeing the infinity symbol now in my mind's eye. Okay, so you could be seeing a lot of the infinity symbol. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Give me a moment. Because sometimes that comes through, a lot of stuff wants to come through at once, and I just have to focus. So let's clear the energy and set the intention. I set the intention to bring through the highest vibration of unconditional love and healing and blessings to every single person who watches this video. Channel straight through the cosmic heart of Venus, and so it is. I'm hearing, do you still remember me? So maybe this person's not been in touch with you for a while, or this person maybe thinks that you've moved on and you've forgotten about them. Something like that. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to get this under. Do you remember me? So maybe this is something from a past life. They're asking, do you remember me from a past life? see. Yeah, I do feel a strong Six of Cups energy coming through. So this is, I feel, quite a deep connection here from past lives. So not just a twin flame connection, but also we have lived a lot of lifetimes together. Maybe this person was called Pascal in another lifetime. But the name Pascal is definitely important. Okay. I'm seeing a rabbit now. So maybe somebody's the year of the rabbit, or someone could have a rabbit or live close to a woodland area with lots of rabbits and things. Okay, so this card is all about being a father figure or not having a father figure. So this person is either a father, they could be a really good father to their children, or this person was lacking a positive father figure in their life, which meant they really find it hard to fully step into that masculine emperor energy if they've not had like that really influential masculine in their life. So that this person, but I feel this person could be someone who is a good father, or who is very because I just feel more this is someone who is a good father or who wants to be a good father, but I do feel, I'm going instinctively, I feel this person is a good father, or you know, they're a father figure to someone. Tell me a bit more about this energy that's coming through. Tell me a bit more about this person. Well, there's the Buddha energy that I was feeling. It says prayer, it says contemplation and connection. So, and there's an aeroplane up here. So you see this person here, they're completely zened out in that kind of Buddha energy and that quiet contemplation. And they're just ignoring the fact there's a plane in the sky here. They're just completely in their own little world. And so I feel whoever this person is, they have definitely been taking a lot of time out to focus on their spiritual journey now. This person could have wanted to make sure that their children were okay from a previous relationship, or this person has had to kind of almost reparent themselves. Like, for example, if this person grew up in a household where they had a very absent father who wasn't around for them, and maybe they had no real structure or discipline or anything like that, and maybe this person was not very good at focusing and, you know, like really focusing on something. They had no real focus. I feel this person's finding focus now, but I do feel this person is also a parent. Tell me more about this father figure. But this person's in quiet prayer and contemplation. I feel this person's getting to a good point in their life now where, yeah. So love thy neighbour, being of service. This person's getting to a good point in their life here where this person may have put all their focus purely on their family. If they've, because I do feel this as a father. So for those of you that are, your masculine doesn't have any kids or anything like that, this might not be for you, but there could be more messages to come through. But I do feel this is someone here who's understanding now. There's a lot more to their journey than what they thought. This person may have thought their main task here was just to be a father and to make sure their kids had a father figure, that because I feel maybe this person, because I'm feeling kind of both. I'm feeling father wounds from an absent father and wanting to be the father they never had. So this person definitely could want to really be a good influence on their own children and be, they don't want to be an absent father, they want to be a really present parent, a present father figure. I feel that. And this person, whoever this masculine is now, they're in deep contemplation, and they're also trying to, I feel, think of ways where they can be of more service to other people. So if the last time you saw this person, Mother Mary, reparenting themselves. So now we've got someone here who's definitely been trying to not only be a good parent to their child, but to honestly reparent their own inner child again. To help their inner child to feel of value. Because if this person was just trying to go through the motions of being a good parent, for example, say this person was in separation or something like that from their karmic partner, but they were sharing custody of their children, just as an example. I feel this person was just going through all the motions, doing everything that was expected of them. They may have stayed single. Maybe that's why they didn't give a commitment to you, because they were staying single because they didn't want their kids to see them with anyone else, even though their ex-partner had moved on. You know, that kind of thing. I feel this person was going through the motions, trying to be the present father figure in their children's life, or their child's life. But now this person, I feel, has definitely been healing a lot of wounds here, and now I feel they want to be of service. Now this person could want to be of service with regards to helping other people to understand more about why, you know, they have these wounds and stuff like that, or this is someone who just understands they want to be of service now. And if when you have a strong connection to Mother Mary, she is all about pushing you to be of service, and the more acts of service you do, the more miracles Mother Mary brings to your life. So this person's definitely got a strong connection to Mother Mary in some way. Okay. Oh. Okay. So this person has been made to see something. And I was feeling that this person has been going through the motions of thinking they had to do X, Y, and Z to be a good parent, and they've almost like they forgot about their own needs in the process. So like this, I feel, I don't know why I'm feeling this is someone who, you know, invested everything into their children and never really gave themselves much love or care. But let's see what wants to come through. Oh, love it. So it says, Jesus and Mary Magdalene shared mission. So this is what this person's been made to see, I feel. This person has been made to see that there's more to their life than what they thought. If this person was just like, yeah, well, my mission in life is to be a good father because, you know, I didn't have a good father in my life. That's what I'm here to do, to be a good father to my children. This person's realising there's a lot more for them to do. There's a lot more that they're supposed to be doing. Their journey is not just about not repeating the same mistakes of their father and their grandfathers and things like that. So because I feel that this person comes from a long line of kind of absent fathers, whether it's through abandonment or just through fathers who are too distracted, maybe like they're too invested in work and stuff like that to pay attention to their children. And in quite a lot of families from a certain generation, that's the way it was. The fathers were out working all the time. The mothers took care of the house and the children. So maybe this person just said, you know, I'm going to be a present father for my children. And I feel this person thought that's all there was for them. But with Mother Mary and acts of service, and then being shown that they've got more to do in this world. So, yeah, and the trailblazer, Joseph of Arimathea. And Joseph of Arimathea, obviously, for those of you that don't know, he's the one that first started the first church in the south of England. And he's the one that brought the Christ consciousness and the first church to England. Him and Mary Magdalene and others helped to bring that Christ consciousness after the resurrection of Jesus. So, and obviously he's the one that also buried the Holy Grail, the cups from the Last Supper. So, well, when I say the Holy Grail, the Holy Grail that people have been searching for all these years, but we all know that's not the real Holy Grail. but it's the one that people were searching for. So yes, so Joseph of Arimathea, trailblazer energy. So whoever this person is, they're definitely understanding now that they've got more to do. There's something more that this person has to do. So I'm going to just, I haven't asked any questions. Give me one more card from here, please. Give me one more card about this person. I can't believe I was just talking about Joseph of Arimathea after the resurrection. And then we get the resurrection card come through. So I feel this masculine. Now last night I was talking about Aslan and return of the king type of energy. And tonight this is similar energy. This is someone who has realised something, who's gone through some sort of transformation, who's spent time in quiet contemplation and prayer. But they're also going through this rebirth energy. Because it actually says on the card, embrace a new life. And I just love the sun coming through the trees there. It's almost like you didn't see how happy life was going to be because there was just so many trees in the way. But the sun's fighting its way through here, the trees, to show that there is light here. There is light coming through here. There is a fresh start. So let me pull a few cards. I'll pull a few tarot in a moment. I want to also get a few cards. Put my glasses a bit. I also want, my hair is still a bit wet from the shower, so I also want to pull a few of my cards from the universe for this twin flame connection as well. So let's see. Tell me a bit more about this twin flame connection. This is just a completely different energy tonight from the masculines I've been getting, but still very similar in the fact that I feel it's someone who is going through some sort of rapid growth, spiritual growth. As I say, this person is definitely a father and had to reparent themselves in the process. Wow, the rainbow bridge. I celebrate the unique melody of each heart. Our passions harmonize to create a beautiful bridge. Look how beautiful that card is. And look, it's two hearts linking in the middle of this rainbow bridge. And the red and blue energy always makes me think of the divine feminine, divine masculine connection as well. But this is the two of you coming together here, this shared mission to be a bridge of some kind between heaven and earth. And that's what we're all here to do. We're all here to be a bridge and to help people connect to those heavenly energies and connect to those higher dimensions. So there's something about both of you here that your love is connecting some sort of bridge here between heaven and earth. Beautiful. Tell me a bit more here about this twin flame connection. I'm seeing fireworks, and I'm also hearing that Katy Perry song, "Baby, you're a firework. Come and show me what." I don't know all the words to that, but firework. So, cryptic whispers. Listening to the whispers of my intuition, deciphering the codes of my heart's desire. So this is learning from your heart, listening from your heart. Your heart is your most valued guide. It's your higher self. So when you are making decisions that feel right, I was asking a question for myself. I can't remember if it was yesterday or the day before. And I was just shuffling the cards as I do randomly. And I was thinking about a question in my mind. And it was something I was saying, what should I do if this happens? Or I can't remember, it was something I was asking for myself. And the sun card just came out. And I smiled because then, I felt Archangel Michael say, just do what makes you happy. And I think at this point, this is what we all have to do. On this journey, you just have to keep doing what makes you happy. That is the main point of all of this. Following your heart and doing what makes you happy. Anything that makes you feel unpleasant, uncomfortable, or unhappy, it's not your divine path. So as long as you're doing things that make you happy, then you're on the right track. So this masculine is definitely, I feel, listening to their heart now. So, alchemical garden. Within the garden of my heart, I witness a constant dance of emotion blooming into beautiful growth and wisdom. So, just what I said, someone is listening to their heart. They're no longer allowing, and maybe this person definitely had, I keep on feeling this coming through really strongly for whoever this is. They wanted to be the person that they wished they had to look up to, for whoever this is for. That's what I feel. And in the process, they kind of lost themselves a bit. They kind of put their own needs and what was right for them on the back burner. Even so, when you met this person, they might have said to you, you know, I'm just not able to, you know, be in a relationship because I'm still dealing with, you know, looking after my kids. I have my kids, you know, 3 or 4 days a week. I've got a lot going on. I'm trying to work because I've got a lot of child maintenance to pay for, and I want my kids to do well in school because, you know, something like that. I feel this person invested everything into being a parent, or, you know, whatever this means to you. Switch the roles if need be. So let's see. Oh. So, the starlit labyrinth. I see through the veil of all illusion, venturing into the depth of my heart and uncovering the hidden truth. So there we go. That's a card of ascension. Someone who's seeing through the illusion now and the veil of all the lies that they've felt, all the conditioning, you know, to you have to do this, you have to that, you have to make sure, you know, all the things that we are made to believe that make you, you know, what's the words I'm looking for? You know, we're conditioned to believe that you're not a good person or not a good parent if you don't do X, Y, and Z. Like, for example, if your children don't go to school and get an education and get a good job as a lawyer, a doctor, or something like that, then you've not done a good job as a parent. When really all your children really need is you to be there for them and love them and give them the nurturing and care they deserve. That's the main principle of being a loving parent in my mind. It's not about making sure they get, you know, every single one of their exams right. It's not about making sure they, you know, they've stayed on to 6th year and got, you know, triple A's across the board in their exam results. Nothing. But I feel this person felt like that's what made them a good parent. But they're understanding now that that's not what being a parent is about. That's what I feel. They're seeing through all the things that we're led to believe that makes you, you know, a good parent, or makes sure your kids, you know, good people. So, the seed of potential. I plant the seeds of love with faith and nurture them with hope every day. So this is that 7 of Pentacles energy. So this person, I feel, is investing now in the truth. They're investing now in faith and hope and love. The Emerald Labyrinth. And with each step within my own loving heart, I discover the truth of my true desires. And I feel that this person has really put their own desires to the back burner because they felt this is what made them a good parent. Just to focus on, you know, making sure their children had everything. You know, like make sure if their children wanted like the latest iPhone or the most up-to-date PlayStation or something, they thought that made them a good parent. Things like that. Stormy embrace. I welcome the power of passionate love. Its depth enriching my very soul. So that's what I'm telling you. This person is understanding now. They have a shared mission with you, but part of their shared mission with you is just understanding that there is a much deeper reason for the two of you being together. You know, this person is understanding that love is a priority in their life now, not just for their children, but for themselves. Birth of confirmation. And they're allowed to have a loving partnership and be a good parent. I feel that's what this person had to learn. So let's see. Give me one more, then I'll pull a few tarot. Let's see. Oh my goodness. The cosmic bloom. It says, my love expands beyond all boundaries, embracing the vastness of the cosmos and all beings within it. So look at that, and look at the two faces in the heart here. Yeah, this person's realising now the true extent of the power of this love with you. And I just feel this person has is about to fully embrace, you know, it's like they're about to fully embrace the fact that they can have both. They can both be a good parent, but also have this powerful love, because they know that's part of their purpose. It's not just about being a father. It's about also being a father and being a father to themselves, being a mother to themselves, being a good parent to themselves. There's something about you and this person, your love is some sort of beautiful rainbow bridge to bring so much together, you know, for other people. When I say so much together, I mean like to bring so much of the energy together for other people, to show other people that you can overcome. You know, if you have, like, you know, if you both have families and single parents and things, I feel this is going to be a good example of how two families come together and really bring the essence of love from both families type thing into one. That's what I feel. So I don't know why I'm saying that, it just feels right. And maybe this person's going to say that to you. Wow, look at that. Maybe this person's going to say that to you. It just feels right. And I'm just about to take this. Look what's sticking out the deck. I won't take it out unless it wants to, but the Four of Wands. And the Page of Wands on the bottom. It just feels right. Maybe this person's going to actually say those words to you. I don't know. I can't explain it. I thought I couldn't have a relationship with you and be a good parent, but it just feels right that we do this together. That's what I feel. Definitely motivation. And the Sun is a big yes card. Oh my goodness, the Star. So, oh my goodness, the Sun and the Star. I mean, come on, that's beautiful energy. That is so much happiness and peace and hope and faith and love and healing. I feel this person is just, they're going to say to you that they realise that they can have both. They can be both a good father to their children and also a good partner for you. And possibly, if you've got kids, a good stepfather for your kids too. Wow. Wow. 3 major arcana out of 4. This is someone who is about to take a huge risk on this connection. And I feel this person doesn't know what you're going to say, or if you're even going to want to give this another go. And there's a 6 of Cups. And that Temperance energy. So I feel this is angelically guided, because you both, maybe your shared mission is just to blend your family and to bring your children together to be this beautiful divine group, you know, this divine family who's going to really help to spread that message that you can overcome those challenges. Sorry, there's just a little white orb just floating about here, just like hanging out. But yeah, there's just something here about past lives, and maybe in past lives you and this person never managed to make it work because you know, because maybe this person had to learn that they don't have to choose between being a father or being your partner. I think they're now understanding it's part of their mission to do both. To do both. So let's see. Tell me more about this person coming in here. Okay, so the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords on the bottom. So this is stressed, avoidant, the Emperor here as well. And that's exactly what it's feeling. This person thought because they were a father, because they were the father, a father, I feel that this person thought they could just walk away and just focus on being a father. They were in their head about this. In their head about the fact that they had to put this as a priority. But with the Lovers and the Knight of Wands, this is someone who now wants to take action on this love connection. But this person definitely, this is the message coming through. This person merely turned away from their connection with you because they were focused on being a father. That's it. Ace of Swords, yes, the truth. That's the truth. And you know, I do have to deliver the message, and that is, so I'm sorry for the ones that, you know, your person hasn't got family, but this is definitely a message for someone that needs it. The main signs coming through: Gemini, Aries, Leo, Aquarius, Sagittarius, and some Cancerian energy. Okay. Oh, okay, Nine of Cups and Two of Cups. That's all I can tell you. This person has realised they can have both. And I feel this person has been praying for both. Been praying for a way to make this happen. And I feel the divine is making this happen. Double wish fulfillment on the table. The Sun was the first card out here. I just feel the divine is making this happen. You've got a shared mission, and this masculine now understands. Eight of Wands and the Hierophant on the bottom. Yeah, this is God is, I feel God is helping this move forward, helping this progress, helping this to come together here. And I just put the deck on the Empress. So I feel you're both destined here to be very nurturing people, maybe to each other's children. Maybe this masculine's children need your essence and your children need their essence if you have children, divine feminine. But whatever this is, I feel like you guys bring the perfect balance. And this is something that you're supposed to do together. Maybe your children are part of the New Earth energies, because I know there's been a lot of starseed babies born in the last 20 years. So maybe your children, you and this masculine's children are part of the New Earth families. And maybe that's meant to be your role. And look at that. Ace of Pentacles. Now I split the deck on the Six of Pentacles. But yeah, you guys are definitely here for a very particular reason. And I think it's to do with children. Fathering, mothering children. Because we got Mother Mary as well. So this unexpected message. So let me pull an Ascending Master that could be working with you both. We've already saw Mother Mary come through. So I just saw Kuan Yin. So let me see. And Yeshua. So let me see. And I was working with the blue beings earlier. I was so that was nice in my meditation. I saw them so clearly for the first time, which was nice. So let's see. Can I get some Ascended Masters who are connected to this message? One just come out, but I'll keep shuffling. Can I get some Ascended Masters who are connecting to this connection? Connecting to this twin flame connection. Okay. And any other energies that want to come through? One more. Oh my goodness, that's far too many. So Kuthumi, Green Tara, Kalima, the Blue Beings, I was just talking about them, Guru Ramdas, and the Atlanteans, and Bridget on the bottom. So Inner Fire. So the Atlanteans, evolution, vibration, legacy, technology, expect acceleration. So something is going to change quickly. Remember I said the avalanche, something is going to it's just going to take one little thing for things to change. So whether it's this person reaching out to you and saying, remember me, haven't spoke to you for a couple of years, or remember in past lives we did this together. Maybe you guys were famous in past lives for being like parents to some famous, you could have been parents to parents, for example, in Atlantis, you could have been parents to a very influential person, or in Egypt, you could have been Queen and Pharaoh to, a very influential king from Egypt, something like that. You've definitely, I feel you've been parents to a very influential child in history. But something about Atlantis as well. Guru Ramdas. Miraculous moments, harmony surround you, expect miracles. So definitely that miracle energy coming through. And I was saying that with Mother Mary come out with the acts of service, and I feel the more you guys are doing things to help other people, the more miracles you're going to be presented with. The Lemurians, clairvoyance activated, psychic awareness, sensitivity, trust, your intuition. So strong connections to the Lemurians and the Blue Beings. So people could be, I think a lot of the collective could be working with them right now. The Blue Beings, light transmission, wounds being healed, important information, and charging up. So a lot of you could be working with them right now, which is beautiful. They come in amazing energy. Kalima, divine severance, cutting the cords of drama, fears, and limitations. So this I feel was the main problem for the masculine. They had fear of not being a good parent if they turned their back on their children to be with you. And they also felt limited or stuck in some way in their situation. Even though it's clear that you were this person's passion and desire for you the whole time. Green Tara, healing light. Wellness unfolding, know that healing is a journey. So I feel there's something about you and this person coming together that's going to be a very healing journey, not just for you and for your family, but also for other people. That's what I feel. I feel there's something, by example, you're going to show people how to overcome those limitations. And Kuthumi, initiatory experience. Your current vibration is initiating your spiritual gifts. So this is, I feel this masculine and feminine, probably more the masculine, because I feel the feminine's gifts are probably already coming in strongly. The masculine's probably receiving more of their gifts now, and the more they're opening themselves up to their divine journey, the more their gifts are coming in. So Serapis Bay just jumped out, paradigm shift, again, activation to grow, make the necessary changes. So this masculine, I feel, is going through those necessary changes. They're about to take a chance, about to take a risk on this connection. And we got the Hierophant and the Eight of Wands. So I feel that God has given this masculine the green light. It's time to move forward with this. It's time to be on your next stage of your divine journey. You have a shared mission with your feminine. So let's get a song or two to close out. And thank you all as always. And I want to say a special hello to Serenable in the comments, who says he's my #1 Irish fan. And I'm also, Serenable, your #1 Scottish fan. I'm always a fan of your comments. I'm your #1 Scottish fan in comments. So thank you for always watching this channel. And you're also my favourite Gemini after my best friend. So there we go. It's huge thank you, Serenable, for your... I couldn't stop laughing when it said you were my #1 fan from Ireland. So that was so lovely. I just want to let you know. Same back. I'm your #1 fan from Scotland. So let's see. Okay. Let's get a few songs out. Give me a couple of songs to close out this message, please and thank you. Okay. Okay. And one more. Thank you so much. Bottom of the deck, The Most Beautiful Girl in the World by Prince. So you could be hearing that song. Love is in the Air, I Don't Want a Lover. Trouble by Ray LaMontagne, and Jesus Take the Wheel. So, Love is in the Air by John Paul Young. That one there. So, love really is in the air. I never realised it till after I went on my spiritual journey. But everything... Oh, I think I'll change glasses to read. Of course I need to change my glasses to read. So let's see. Just seeing what time we're on. Okay. Love really is in the air. I never realised it till after I went on my spiritual journey, but everything around us carries a feeling of love. Nature, every raindrop, the wind, the sun, the moon, the stars, is all created with pure love. When we open our heart to the possibility of unconditional love, we attract love to us like a magnet. A beautiful new love could be headed your way if you get this card. So love is in the air. Trouble by Ray LaMontagne. This song speaks to me of a masculine who has had a very turbulent life. He could be dealing with depression, addictions, childhood trauma or wounds, but the song is about being saved by a woman who won't let him go. Meaning she is always there for him no matter what. You could be a female assisting a masculine get back on his feet, or roles could be reversed. This is just about supporting someone with love and compassion when they need it the most. I Don't Want a Lover by Texas. This card comes out when someone is recovering from a bad relationship. So this person could definitely have just been at that in-between stage of being between, a marriage and being single kind of thing, and still looking after their kids. Maybe it was very karmic in nature and left you or someone else feeling energetically and emotionally depleted. Whenever I hear this song, it speaks to me of the narcissist empath dynamic. So if you have been dealing with anyone in a narcissistic relationship, take time to heal. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. You are stronger than you realise. So your person could really have been unhealed from a previous relationship, and they were just helping, being there for the kids but still not allowing themselves to fully heal and move on from that situation. Jesus Take the Wheel by Carrie Underwood. I love this song. It resonates with me so much. When this card comes out for you, it means that whatever you are dealing with right now, be it love, financial worries, or health issues, now is the time to turn to your guardian angels and surrender your destiny to Jesus. For when we truly put our faith in the divine and in God, letting go of the outcome and living in the present moment, our lives can transform in the most beautiful way. And I can testify to that. So, and The Most Beautiful Girl in the World on the bottom by Prince. When you get this card, it's your sign that you have a secret admirer. Someone wants you to know they think you are beautiful inside and out. This could be someone that is about to express their true love after admiring you from afar for so long. This card can also be reversed for masculine energies that get this card in their reading. You are the most handsome man in the world to whoever that's for. So, there we go. Someone could be about to confess just how much they love you and how beautiful they think you truly are. So thank you all for watching as always. God bless you, your home, your family and your pets, and God bless your union to come in with your special person very soon. Dearest everlasting Father, thank you for all this time we spent together today, and thank you for all you do for us. As we all move on with our day or night, wherever we are in the world, would you go ahead of us, dwell within us, shine through us, blessing all those who cross our path. God of hope, would you fill us to overflowing today with all joy and peace by the power of your Holy Spirit. In Jesus' name, amen. Take care, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Namaste.